baseball. It's America's pastime and Minnesota's passion. The all-new Neighborhood Sports Network, in partnership with the Minnesota Baseball Association, brings you coverage of the 2022 State Amateur Baseball Tournament. Coverage is proudly brought to you by The Urgency Room, fast, flexible care. McDonald's, owners and operators of Minnesota and Western Wisconsin. Find your golden opportunity at mcdonalds.com/careers. The Star Tribune, your home for the best prep coverage. And by the Minnesota Twins. Welcome to the neighborhood. Now, let's get out to the ballpark.
Welcome back to Memorial Field here in Dundas. It is time for the third game of our triple-header today, Class C baseball, and it's the Avon Lakers taking on the St. Patrick Irish. Storied team here in Class C. Jeff Papis with you with a call here tonight, and it's the third, as I mentioned, of our three games. Our last game, Buckman, the Billy Goats, came from behind and beat Waconia 8-5, and Jordan Brewers came back with 3 in the ninth to beat the Bluffton Braves 3-1 in our first game today. The winner of this game will take on the winner of the Isanti-Delano game, which is going on now in the 7th inning at Faribault, and Delano leads that game 5-0 in the 7th inning. That winner gets this winner. Here are the starting lineups for Avon. For the Lakers, leading off and playing right field, Ryan Jansen. Batting second and playing third base, Matt Meyer. Batting third, the shortstop, Caleb Curry. Batting fourth, first baseman Reese Gregory. Batting fifth and playing second base, Riley Voigt. Batting sixth and playing left field, Elian Mezquita. Batting seventh and doing the catching, Cole Wellman. Batting eighth and playing center field, Carter Philippi. And batting ninth, the designated hitter, Peyton Randall. Mitch McIntyre, the starting pitcher for Avon tonight. For St. Patrick, leading off and playing second base, Cal Bromer. Batting second, the shortstop, Jack Friedges. Batting third, the third baseman, Ryan Friedges. Batting fourth and playing first base, Seth Ambrose. Batting fifth and playing left field, Kyle Rodas. Batting sixth and playing center field, Ben Taxdall. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Dom DeLuca. Batting eighth and doing the catching, Matt Ambrose. Batting ninth and playing right field, Jack Taxdall. And doing the pitching for St. Patrick's tonight is Colin Denk. Both teams wearing green tonight, so not exactly a stellar effort in communication between these teams. As Avon comes to the plate, they have green with gold numerals, and St. Patrick is there in the field now, green with white. How did these teams get here, you may ask? Well, we have the answers. Avon, in our first game here in the tournament in Dundas on August 20th, defeated Fairmont 4-3 with a ninth inning single, and then they turned around and defeated St. Martin 2-1 last Sunday. So they've had 2 one-run games in their run to this point. And the Irish seeded into the second round, defeated Urbank 5-1 last Friday in their first game, and so far only game in this tournament. We are ready to get underway here. Jeff Papis with you with a call. Glad to have you here tonight as we get ready for 4 tomorrow here on this site. Steve Thompson, and Bill Hupp will be coming in. There's the first pitch of the game and a strike called at 4:36. So we are just a few moments behind schedule here. Not too bad. There's a bunt down the third base line. It's charged there by Ryan Friedges. Throws the first base and gets him. Nicely anticipated there and a good play. One down, and here's Matt Meyer. As I was starting to say, Steve Thompson will be in for the first 2 games, and then Bill Hupp for a couple tomorrow here in Dundas at this tremendous facility. Here's Meyer, third baseman, standing in, and the pitch swung on, and that is hitting the air to short right field. Coming on is Jack Taxdall coming on, and he has to play it on the hop. And a base hit there for Matt Meyer, his first, and the team's first of the game. And here's Caleb Curry, shortstop. Colin Denk right-handed pitcher. We'll deal with the number 3 man here, and we'll see what kind of lead Meyer is able to get at first base. That's a pretty good size lead, and is low and in with a breaking ball. 1 ball and no strikes. Reese Gregory, the first baseman, is waiting his turn. And now the 1-0. That is low with a fastball. 2-0. Final game here. Good day of baseball here from Dundas. Here's a 2-0 delivery. Curveball is over for a strike. 2-1. They're in the 8th inning now as Delano leads Isanti 5-0. And the 2-1. Just off the plate. 3-1 the count. Now Denk comes to the set, and here is the 3-1 delivery. That one is fouled at the plate. 3 balls and 2 strikes. String is out to the number 3 man in the Avon order. Curry has hit 2 out of the park in this event, including one that I personally called here in that first game, a 3-run home run. He can hit, no question about it. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And Denk ready, and here's the pitch. He takes low for ball 4. Curry now a base runner. Meyer to second. 2 on, 2 out, or 1 out rather, for Gregory. Avon with something cooking here in the first inning as they are able to put 2 runners on base. Now Denk comes set. Here's the pitch. That is a strike call. A fastball perfectly placed on the outside corner. 0-1. Riley Voigt moving on deck now for Avon. Now Denk. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and line into center field. Down for a base hit. Meyer is being waved around third. Now he's held up at the last moment. Strong throw to the plate. And maybe a good idea to hold Meyer. Gregory with a hit. The bases are loaded now. 1 out and Voigt coming up. Meyer to third, Curry to second, and Avon has the bases loaded with 1 out here in the first inning. Rochester has defeated Meesville 4-2. The Royals over the Mud Hens. Now here is Riley Voigt. Here comes the pitch. There's a strike called. First pitch fastball from Denk, and he's in a jam now. Bases loaded and 1 out here in the top half of the first. Out of the set. He delivers. Fastball is high. 1 ball and 1 strike. Elian Mezquita would be next for Avon. Now the set. Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball is over. Nice pitch there. 1 ball and 2 strikes, and he makes Voigt hit from behind in the count. Infield is on the edge of the grass at the corners. Double play depth in the middle. Now Denk sets. Here's the 1-2. Up high with a fastball. 2-2. Voigt thought about it and did not offer. Now Denk sets. 2-2. Swung on and slap foul at the plate. Over the first base side of the netting, I should say. And it's 2 balls, 2 strikes, and now count rides to Riley Voigt. Pitcher sets. Here's the 2-2. Good looking breaking ball. Caught him looking, and Voigt not pleased. He will head back to the dugout, a strikeout victim. First strikeout for Dink, and then he'll leave it up to Mezquita with the bases loaded. Voigt caught looking, and here is the left fielder, Elian Mezquita. Meyer at third, Curry at second, Gregory at first. They throw to second, and diving back in is Curry. Mezquita now ready to go. And here's the pitch. Swung on, and he hits one high in the air to center. And that is Ben Taxdall going over, and he makes the catch. Mezquita first pitch swing is retired on a line out to center, and Avon loads the bases but does not score on 2 hits. Half inning, Avon nothing. St. Patrick coming up here on the Neighborhood Sports Network. Bottom half, inning number 1 here from Memorial Park in Dundas. 74 degrees at first pitch, breeze blowing out to center field. Perfect day for baseball. Still have yet to see a cloud over this field. As you look at Mitch McIntyre making his warm-up pitches. Delano and Isani have gone to the 8th inning. Athletics have a 5-0 lead in that game. Winner of that gets the winner of this. And Rochester has defeated Meesville 4-2 today. Game just finished on this field. Buckman over Waconia 8-5. Mitch McIntyre ready to work to top third of the Irish Order. And St. Patrick, of course, a long-time contender at this level. And one of the measuring sticks. And we'll see how they come out against an Avon team that's already won twice in this event. McIntyre started in the game against Fairmont. The first game of the tournament, went 6 innings. Allowed 6 hits, 3 runs, 2 earned. Ready to go here. And he will face Cal Bromer to lead off for St. Patrick. Ready to go. McIntyre's second game against St. Martin. He went 5 innings, struck out 7, and allowed 5 hits. That game wound up going 11 innings. He was not involved in the decision. And here's the pitch. There's a strike called to Bromer with a breaking ball. So a couple of good starts in a row here in the state tournament for McIntyre. And the pitch. Swung on, and that's rolled right in front of the mound. McIntyre up with it. He throws on to first, and it is in time. Boy, a good play there. Just to edge Bromer. And that was really the only place he could have put that ball, because Bromer was running correctly inside the lane at first base, and the only way to get him was to come to the field side, and he did that. Nice play by McIntyre. 1 down, and here is Jack Friedges, the shortstop. First pitch is called ball 1 to Jack Friedges. 1 for 5 in the 5-1 victory over the Burbank Bombers that got them to this point. 1-0 on the way, and it is outside. 2 balls and no strikes. Ryan Friedges is on deck. Now McIntyre sets, and there's the 2-0. That is just off the plate, and it's 3 balls and no strikes. Now McIntyre looks in. Open stance at the plate for Jack Friedges. The 3-0 is outside, ball 4, and a 4-pitch walk. So here's Ryan Friedges, the third baseman. Jack will take his lead at first base. Decent sized lead at first base as McIntyre looks in for the sign. Now back over his shoulder at the runner. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1 by Ryan Friedges, 1 for 4 in the tournament so far. Struck out 3 times, but also had a double in the first round game for St. Patrick. McIntyre will come set, walking lead at first base for Jack Friedges, and here's the pitch. Runner goes, and the pitch is in the dirt. I'm scoring that one as a stolen base, as there would have been a way to make that play anyhow. Good jump for Jack Friedges, who's now at second base with 1 out. Count 1 ball and 1 strike to Ryan Friedges. There's the pitch. That's in the dirt. That's going to be a wild pitch as Friedges will take third base. So 2 in a row. Tough to handle for Wellman, and now St. Patrick is a threat here with a runner at third base and 1 out. The bottom half of the first inning. It's going to bring the infield up for Avon. Set and the pitch, swung on and fouled back to the screen, so it's 2-2. Seth Ambrose on deck. For a Gopher hockey fan, that name should be familiar to you. Two balls, 2 strikes the count to Ryan Friedges. And the pitch. Curveball is whacked foul on the first base side. Count rides 2-2. McIntyre now with a tough spot to try to work out of. He's 2-2 on the number 3 man. Now comes Set, and here is the 2-2 delivery. Swung on, and pitch gets away. It comes up the line, and he's going to reach. It is a strikeout, but reaching first base on the wild pitch. First strikeout for McIntyre, but doesn't really matter as he reaches base. Friedges at first, Friedges at third. And here's Seth Ambrose. Well, the good news is a double play ball can get you out of the inning, but the bad news is that McIntyre has been in the dirt as often as he's been in the strike zone. Here's the pitch. That's outside. 1 ball and no strikes. McIntyre looking to find his rhythm a little bit here. Now the 1-0. There is a fastball over. 1 ball and 1 strike. Kyle Rodas is next. 1 out. Jack Friedges at third. Ryan Friedges at first for St. Patrick. Here's the 1-1. Runner goes. Pitch is swung on and lifted. Down to one, and the first base, it's a double play. Ambrose to Curry, Voigt to Gregory, and he rolls into a double play, and that ends the inning. So they get the double play ball they need to get out of it, and it was an adventurous first inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and one left on base. We played one, no score here on the Neighborhood Sports Network.
Fast and flexible care. Count on the urgency room for expert medical care when you need it most. Visit us in person. Broken bone, chest pain? We're in Eagan, Vadnais Heights, or Woodbury. Online care. Sinus infection? Strep throat? We offer easy online care. Major to minor, we can provide the level of care you need. Visit urgencyroom.com. Mobile check-in now available.
Top half of the second inning, a little bit of an odd first for St. Patrick. They get a walk, 2 wild pitches, and a stolen base and don't score. So Avon comes up in the second inning to face Colin Dank with Wellman, Philippi, and Randall, the scheduled batters. Now the ninth inning, 5-0 Delano over the Isanti Redbirds. And it'll be Cole Wellman, the catcher, to lead off. Here's Wellman to lead things off here in the second inning for Avon. Will wind up by Dank, and the pitch spins him back for ball one. Now the wind. Dank working quickly. Here's the 1-0. Swung on, shatters his bat, and rolls one to short. Picked up by Friedges. Throw to first base is on the bag, and the first baseman comes back to tag the bag and get Wellman, but boy, that bat just exploded as Wellman put a fusillade of wood right back at the pitcher, Colin Dank, and when the bats break, boy, I tell you, school's out for everybody in the middle infield, especially Colin Dank there, and here is Philippi, the center fielder. He swings and fouls one away. Strike one, the count. Randall on deck now for Avon, the designated hitter. One gone here in the second inning. The 0-1, breaking pitch hangs up, 1 ball and 1 strike. Now ready, here comes the 1-1. Swung on, and that's fouled away at the plate. 1-2. Now Philippi standing midway up in the box. Played straight away and shallow in center field. Here's the 1-2. Swung on, and that is hit into second base. And Romer, the long spin throw, and he throws it high. That's going to be a base hit for Philippi as he shot one towards the middle and winds up safely aboard at first base with the third hit for Avon. And here is Peyton Randall, the designated hitter. Again, looked a little better off the bat than it eventually wound up becoming, and here is the number 9 man in the order. Lefty-righty matchup as Philippi gets his lead from first base. Here's the pitch, swung on, and that's grounded to second base. Romer up with it to Jack Friedges, 1 on the first double play. And Randall is retired, 4-6-3. And that will do it for Avon in the second inning. They get a hit and leave none. 1.5, no score here on the Neighborhood Sports Network.
Fast and flexible care. Count on the urgency room for expert medical care when you need it most. Visit us in person. Broken bone, chest pain? We're in Eagan, Vadnais Heights, or Woodbury. Online care. Sinus infection? Strep throat? We offer easy online care. Major to minor, we can provide the level of care you need. Visit urgencyroom.com. Mobile check-in now available.
Bottom half of the second inning, it's going to be Rodas, Ben Taxdahl, and Dom DeLuca coming to the plate for the St. Patrick Irish against Mitch McIntyre, who had a ticklish first inning and got out of it. I'd say both pitchers have had their spots already in this game. And here we go. Kyle Rodas leading off the left fielder for the Irish. He takes a fastball from McIntyre that's high. 1 ball and no strikes. Taxdahl, as I mentioned, is on deck. Now McIntyre looks in for the sign. Here is the 1-0 pitch, and that is a strike call. Fastball over. It's 5, 6, 7 coming up for St. Patrick here in the second inning. McIntyre to the belt, and here is the 1-1 delivery. That is a strike called, 1-2. "14 pitches in the first inning, 8 strikes for McIntyre. Here comes his 1-2. Curveball is swung on and hit up in the air to short center field. Philippi dives, and he can't get there. It's going to be a bloop single for Rodas. That's the first hit for St. Patrick. And here's Ben Taxdahl, the center fielder. Philippi, a little bit of a late start on that ball. And at the end, he wound up diving for it, and it just fell beyond his reach. So Rodas gets a lead at first base with a leadoff single for the Irish. And here is the pitch. There is a strike called, 0-1. DeLuca waits next. Each team has turned a double play already. Meyer in on the edge of the grass at third base. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Check swing, ball in the dirt, stopped by Wellman. 1-1. Meyer, Curry, Voigt, and Gregory left to right in the infield for Avon. Mezquita, Philippi, Jansen left to right in the outfield as you look at it. 1-1. Breaking pitch, and again smothered by Wellman. 2-1. Now the set by McIntyre. 2 balls and 1 strike. Now turns and throws over to first base, and Rodas falls back in. Two-1. Swing and a miss. Challenged him with a fastball, and Taxdahl missed it. 2 balls, 2 strikes. McIntyre 1 strikeout and 1 walk. However, the strikeout victim reached base as Friedges reached on a drop third strike. Wild pitch. 2-2. Runner goes. Pitches in the dirt and gets away by another one that squirts away, and Kyle Rodas will reach. And the count is 3-2 now to Ben Taxdahl. McIntyre going to keep the ball down, but at this point, Keeping it out of the dirt is preferable. 3 balls, 2 strikes now to the St. Patrick's center fielder. 3-2. Swung on and hit in the air. Oh, they'll go to third base, and they're going to get a play there. 6-5. I didn't see the ball as it came off the bat. I will admit that. Taxdahl winds up hitting into a fielder's choice. I don't know that Rodas saw where the ball was either, as the ball went to short. Ball hit in front of him, and he elects to try to take third base, and Curry throws over to Myers. 6-5. That's the first out. Taxdahl, the runner, now at first base with 1 out for DeLuca. First pitch. There's a strike called. Matt Ambrose waiting on deck. Now Ben Taxdahl with a good lead at first. There he goes. And a pitch. Ball, throw to the bag is not in time. It'll be a stolen base for Taxdahl. 1 ball and 1 strike to count. So again, St. Patrick steals the runner into scoring position. 1 out runner at second base, and they're in the same situation they were in with Taxdahl at the plate, except there's 1 out. 1-1, and that is low. 2-1. Play the bottom half of the second inning. St. Patrick's looking for a breakthrough. Two-one. Swing and a miss, off speed. 2-2. The way his feet are set, he's got the closed stance. Theoretically easier to reach the outside part of the plate there, but too much on it. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Breaking ball is hit on the ground to first base. It's picked up there by Gregory, and he will touch the base for the second out. Taxdahl takes third. 2 out for Ambrose. So we'll see if the St. Patrick catcher can break the tie here. We're scoreless in the bottom half of the second inning. Now here's the pitch. That gets away, not far enough to advance the runner. Is McIntyre in the dirt with his first offering. 1 ball and no strikes. Right-handed batter Matt Ambrose, number 10. Short warm-up swings, waggles the bat. Now puts it to rest on the shoulder. The 1-0 pitch, breaking ball over. 1-1. Jack Taxdahl is on deck, the right fielder for St. Patrick. Here's the 1-1. Curveball is over, and it's 1-2. McIntyre lived a little dangerously the first 2 innings, but so far has emerged unscathed. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Base hit to center field perhaps, and yes, it's going to drop. Now he is officially scathed as Ambrose singles to center field. Taxdahl scores, and it's a 1-0 lead for St. Patrick. In the bottom of the second inning, Jack Taxdahl up, and Ambrose will be the new runner at first base. Ben Taxdahl scoring the run. Now McIntyre with a look over at Ambrose at first base. And the pitch. Strike called. Here's the 0-1. Swung on, and that is looped down the line to left field. That is a fair ball. Rounding second base is Ambrose, and he is chugging his way to third. It is going to be a double to left field for Taxdahl. And runners at second and third now with 2 out for St. Patrick here in the second inning. We'll flip the order, and Cal Bromer will come to the plate. Now McIntyre, again in a jam here, as having been scored on in the first inning, now with 2 more in scoring position. Here's the pitch. That's low. 1 ball and no strikes. Ambrose, the leader at third base. Taxdahl at second. Here's the pitch. And he hit that one foul on a half swing at the plate. 1 ball and 1 strike. Delano has defeated Isanti 5-0. Game. The winner of that game at the winner of this game, that at Belfield. And there's a tap foul. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Bromer. Bromer 1 for 3 with a couple of walks in the first game for St. Patrick in this event. Now he's facing 1 and 2. Here's the pitch from McIntyre. Going in, 2 and 2. Now McIntyre will come to the belt and look in. Here is the 2-2 delivery. A little bit low, and the string is out. 3 and 2. McIntyre now with a big pitch coming up here with 2 on. First base open. 2 out. And the pitch. Breaking ball is called high, and it is a walk to Bromer. Second walk for McIntyre, and the bases are loaded for Jack Friedges. He walked his first time up, and now we're going to get a timeout and a discussion here. As Jack Friedges will come to the plate. Now the conference breaks up, and Jack Friedges will stand in, and a chance to put a crooked number on the board here for St. Patrick in the second inning. Here's the pitch, and that's low. 1 ball and no strikes. McIntyre certainly not getting any favors from the plate umpire at this point. 1 ball and no strikes. Friedges standing forward in the box. Here's the 1-0, and he taps it foul at the plate. 1-1. All right. Everything taken care of now, and Friedges will stand back in. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 down here in the bottom of the second. And the pitch. Breaking ball swung on and missed. 1 and 2. Bases loaded here in the second inning with 2 gone. And an important moment here. Pitch to Friedges. Breaking ball is sliced foul and out of play on the first base side. Count rides. At 1 and 2. Now comes to the belt. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and grounded to second base. Voigt picks it up, throws on to first in time to retire Friedges on the side. And they get a run on 3 hits, and they leave the bases loaded. We have played 2 innings. It's 1-0 St. Patrick here on the Neighborhood Sports Network.
Fast and flexible care. Count on the urgency room for expert medical care when you need it most. Visit us in person. Broken bone, chest pain? We're in Eagan, Vadnais Heights, or Woodbury. Online care. Sinus infection? Strep throat? We offer easy online care. Major to minor, we can provide the level of care you need. Visit urgencyroom.com. Mobile check-in now available.
Top 3 here in Dundas, and it's a 1-0 lead for St. Patrick after 2 innings of play. Each team with 3 hits in the early going, and both teams threatened. And St. Patrick is, of course, the only one to get their noses in front here by scoring a run. And here's Ryan Jansen to lead off. Playing right field. 0 for 1, grounded to third base, his first time up. And here's the pitch. Swung on and tap foul at the plate from Colin Denk, and it is strike 1. Now here's a windup, 0-1 on the way from Denk. And that's up, 1 ball and 1 strike. Now here's a ground ball to the right side, and it is Seth Ambrose trying to make a play, throws it back to the infield, tried to flip it back, and it didn't work out. And the runner is safe, Jansen. And it's going to be an error. And Jansen is aboard for Avon. Leadoff batter here in the third, and here is Meyer. Now the pitch, and that is tap foul on the third base side. Strike 1 to Matt Meyer, single to right, his first time up. Now Denk looks in for the sign. Jansen gets his lead from first base. And the pitch. Breaking ball is over for a strike. And it's 0-2 now to Meyer. Caleb Curry waiting on deck. Oh, a step off and a throw over. Getting back is Jansen. Perfect early September afternoon for baseball here in Dundas. They were saying last night that at Faribault that it was the first September game they'd ever held there. And the 0-2 fouled away. Count holds, no balls, 2 strikes. Now Denk comes set. 0-2 is swung on and wrapped slowly foul down the third baseline, so that will hold the count at no balls, 2 strikes. Now Meyer ready. Dank looks in for the sign, looks over the shoulder to check Jansen at first base. And the 0-2. Swung on and popped up on the left side of the infield. Ryan Friedges in foul ground. The catcher Ambrose over, and it lands just on the other side of the fence. And the count holds. Remains 2 strikes. So now Meyer gets his lead again, or Jansen rather. Still 2 strikes to count to Meyer. And the pitch. Runner goes, the ball pops out of the glove, and Jansen will have a stolen base. 1 ball and 2 strikes. So Jansen with a tying run for Avon is aboard. I'm going to ask you, by the way, before we go too much further here, to please pardon me if the occasion presents itself. I am in fact getting over COVID-19, and that means I cough every now and again. Safe to be here, but also highly annoying to have gone through that. The ball out of play, and count rides at a ball and 2 strikes. Happened long enough ago to be here safely, but recently enough to be truly annoying. So I do beg your pardon from time to time if I have to dip the microphone. You'll know why. Strike 2, the count, ball 1, strike 2 to Meyer. Here's Dank, pitch, swung on, and that is hit into the hole to left field, a base hit. Jansen is being waved around third. The ball is overrun by Rodas, and a huge turn at first base by Meyer. Eventually he holds with a single. The game is tied at 1 here in the 3rd inning. RBI single for Matt Meyer. So he is 2 for 2. Jansen scores an unearned run for the Lakers, and it is 1-1. Here's Caleb Curry, walked his first time. And the pitch. The fastball is up. 1 ball and no strikes to Curry. Reese Gregory on deck. Avon has tied the game up here in their half of the 3rd inning. And the pitch. Swing and a miss at a fastball, 1-1. So we should mention, certainly for his part, Dank started and won the first game against Urbank for this Irish team. Now the 1-1 pitch coming. Breaking ball is up, and it's 2 balls and a strike. 7 innings, he allowed 3 hits and an earned run, struck out 9 and walked only 1. Faced only 4 over the minimum in his time in, so a strong start for him. Now behind 2-1. Breaking ball is on the inside corner, 2-2. So looking for the first out here in the visitors' half of the 3rd inning. Avon has scored and has tied the game. Now the 2-2 delivery. There's a fastball, and he made him clear his hands. And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes. And sometimes the umpire will look at that and will make the inside call, as you saw Curry raise his hands in the zone. Pitch. He was going to head inside to him. Now the 3-2. Runner goes, swung on and lifted foul and out of play. The first base side. So they are making Dank throw some more pitches here. 25 through 2 innings, 17 strikes. But he's had a couple of longer battles here already in the Avon half of the 3rd. Meyer leads from first. Here's a 3-2. Runner goes. Pitch is swung on and fouled away. 17 pitches this inning for Colin Dank. He had 25 in the first 2 innings. So here's the set. And the 3-2. Runner goes again, and that's swung on and hit in the air to right. Jack Taxdall. No throw to, I'm sorry, boy, I did not see that. Honest to God. That's a ground out. My bad. Ground ball to Jack Friedges at short, and throws on to first base. Meyer will take second base. That's the first out, and that I'm sure of. Another 8-pitch at bat, and here's Reese Gregory, single to center, his first time up. Right-handed batter, the cleanup man wears number 30. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, and the catcher can't find it. It's right behind the plate, and Meyer runner moves to second base. One ball, no strikes to Gregory. And there's a strike called. One ball, one strike. Dank looks in. He's ready. Gregory open stance at the plate. Waggles the bat, and here's the 1-1. Check swing, and did not go. Now they're going to appeal. No swing. 2-1. And Riley Voigt waiting on deck for Avon, trying to take a lead here in the third inning with Caleb Curry at second base. 1 out and 1 in. Now the set. Here's a 2-1. Swung on, and that is fouled away behind the plate, 2-2. Curry getting his lead at second base. Now, Dank to the belt. 2-2. Oh, boy, a good breaking ball there and a nice take by Gregory. Count is full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. We have Dank at 23 pitches this inning. He's doubling his pitch count from the prior 2, and here's the 3-2 delivery. Swung on, and Gregory loops one to center field. Ben Taxdall going over, and he will make the catch on the run. And it's not far enough for Curry to advance. So with 2 down, that will leave it up to Riley Voigt, who was caught looking his first time up. Curry remains the runner at second base with 2 gone. Gregory might have got that a little farther off the end of the bat than he wanted, and he's showing some frustration with himself as he heads back to the bench. Here's the first pitch. Swung on, and that's lifted foul and on a play on the first base side. Strike 1 the count. Leon Mezquita would be next. This one is sort of a slow motion clash by comparison to the first 2 games we saw here. The pitchers were mowing them down with some regularity. Here's the 0-1. Fastball is away, and it's 1-1. Nick deliberately now wants a new sign. So shake off with the glove there. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and hit towards the gap in left center. Well hit. Rodas and Ben Taxdall after it. Neither will get it, and it will one-hop the fence. Coming in to score is Curry, and it's an RBI double for Riley Voigt. Avon has its first lead. It's 2-1. Voigt pulled that one to the gap with some authority. And Curry comes in to score the run. So both of these runs are unearned here in the third inning for Avon. Just to the error on the first play of the frame. Here's the pitch swung on, and it's popped up into short right center field. Ben Taxdahl, Jack Taxdahl over, and the right fielder, Jack Taxdahl, will make the catch, retiring Elian Mesquita on one pitch. And that retires Avon finally in the third inning. They score 2 runs on 2 hits. There was an error, and they leave 1. So we have played 2.5 innings. It's 2-1 Avon here on the Neighborhood Sports Network.
Join our team while supporting yours. The all-new Neighborhood Sports Network, NSPN.TV, is looking for camera operators and broadcasters for our live game streams. The atmosphere of sporting events can't be beat. Be a part of the action with flexible scheduling and guaranteed game rate pay. If you're a student or adult looking for an opening into the world of sports media, or to just make a little extra cash, send us an email at jobs@nspn.tv. Welcome to the neighborhood.
We go to the bottom of the third inning. It has been a comparative slog here by virtue of the way the first 2 games have gone. Avon leading St. Patrick 2-1 as we go to the bottom half of the third. Our first game today, a 3-1 victory for Jordan over Bluffton. The game took exactly 2 hours to play. And then the Buckman Billy Goats rallied from a 5-1 deficit and beat Waconia 8-5 in our second game. That game took just under 2 hours and 20 minutes to play. Here we're trying to finish the first 3 in under an hour. As the batters have had more to say here, as Ryan Friedges will lead off the bottom of the third inning, and the pitch. A strike called from McIntyre, who's at 46 pitches, 28 strikes through 2 innings. Struck out 1, walked 2. And thrown 2 wild pitches. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss, and Friedges in an 0-2 hole. Seth Ambrose and Kyle Rodas do up for St. Patrick. 3-4-5 here in the bottom of the third inning. And the 0-2. Curveball swung on and missed, and Friedges set down on 3 pitches. Second strikeout for McIntyre, and here's Seth Ambrose, rolled into a double play his first time up, 6-4-3. Right-handed batter stands in, the first baseman. McIntyre works. Breaking ball is over for a strike. 0-1. McIntyre working with the lead here now. Bottom of the third inning, 2-1. Here's the pitch. Curveball is hammered to center field. Philippi going back at it, and he makes the catch just shy of the fence. Long fly out for Ambrose. That's the second out as Philippi makes the catch, and now here is Kyle Rodas, the left fielder, single to left. His first time up, 1 for 1. And McIntyre has set the first 2 down on 5 pitches here in the bottom of the third inning. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball is a little bit high this time, 1 ball, no strikes. Ben Taxdahl will be next. On the 1-0, and that's up, the fastball, and it's 2 balls and no strikes now. Trying to get his team back to the bats here in a reasonably prudent manner. 2-0 coming. Swung on, and that's hitting the air to right. Going back on it is Voigt. Jansen coming in. Voigt, the second baseman, leaping, and he makes the catch. Well, that's a tough play there by Voigt. Might have been easier for Jansen, but the second baseman made the call and the catch. And St. Patrick retired in order in the third inning. 1-2-3-0 across. We played 3. It's 2-1 Avon here on the Neighborhood Sports Network.
PrepSpotlight.tv made history in 2020 by live streaming every game of the Town Ball State Tournament. History is happening again. PrepSpotlight.tv has been great, but it's becoming greater. Introducing NSPN.TV. The Neighborhood Sports Network launches this week with end-to-end coverage of a fantastic Minnesota sports tradition, Town Ball. See every game for a new fan-friendly monthly fee. Join for Town Ball State Tournament games, then stay for the high school and college seasons. NSPN.TV will provide subscribers with an abundant supply of local sports content, featuring live events called by local play-by-play professionals, comprehensive highlights, feature stories, weekly shows, documentaries, and video podcasts. Welcome to the neighborhood, NSPN.TV.
Now on to the fourth inning, you see the shadows starting to get long here in right field. Now partly sun, partly shade. And here's Cole Wellman, the catcher, to lead off the fourth inning. Bounced to short his first time up. There he is, 0 for 1. Avon 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors. St. Patrick a run, 3 hits, and 1 error. Jeff Papaswilly with a call. We're in the final game of the night from Dundas. He's looking to get into the free-for-all. It starts tomorrow, and there's a fastball that's up to Wellman. 1 ball and no strikes. 27 pitches in the third inning for Colin Denk. He's now at 52 for the game with 38 strikes. Here's the 1-0. Swung on, and that's hitting the air to right field. Jack Taxdall started out, now comes back in, and he will make the catch. Wellman is retired for the first out here in the fourth. And here's Carter Philippi, the center fielder. Infield single his first time up. And we'll see how he handles his second trip against Colin Denk as the bottom third of the Avon order due up here this inning. Denk ready. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss out front. Strike 1 the count. Peyton Randall, the DH, is the next man. And the pitch swung on and hit high in the air to center field. Ben Taxdall over towards his left, and he will not make the catch. He lost it in the sky, high sky here. And coming into second base is Carter Philippi, and that's going to be an error all the way on Ben Taxdall as he overran the ball. And you talk about high sky, well, this is it. There's not a cloud in the sky, and it's kind of hard to judge depth. It's not a sun field, certainly. The sun is going to set off over the right field fence, but a two-base error there. And the pitch is a strike call to Peyton Randall. Philippi safe on a drop fly ball. Here comes the 0-1. That pops the glove but lands wide of the zone. 1 ball and 1 strike. Top of the order and Jansen on deck for Avon here in their half of inning number 4. Here's the set. And the 1-1. Swing and a miss. As he pulled the string on him, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Randall. Philippi standing at second base, dancing around trying to get Denk's attention, and he just stands there and looks at him. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ooh, didn't miss by much there. Breaking ball winds up inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now, Denk ready. Here he comes 2-2. Swung on, and that's rolled to the right side. Bromer is up with it, and he flips underhand to first base. Taking third is Philippi for the second out. 4-3 the play. And that'll flip the order and leave it up to Ryan Jansen, who Grounded to third base his first time up, reached on an error in the third, stole and later scored. St. Patrick with 2 errors here in the first 3 2/3 innings defensively. They would presumably like to tighten that up a little bit. Both runs are unearned for Avon in this game, and now here is the pitch. Jansen takes up and away. 1 ball and no strikes. Matt Meyer is the on-deck man. A couple of hits here already for Avon, and here is the 1-0 pitch. Swung on, and it's grounded to the right side. Short hop by Ambrose. Nice play there, and he picks it up, and he touches the bag to retire Ryan Jansen unassisted. 3 unassisted is the scoring play. No runs, no hits, 1 error, and 1 left. We played 3.5, and Avon leads at 2-1 here on the Neighborhood Sports Network.
Fast and flexible care. Count on the urgency room for expert medical care when you need it most. Visit us in person. Broken bone, chest pain? We're in Eagan, Vadnais Heights, or Woodbury. Online care. Sinus infection? Strep throat? We offer easy online care. Major to minor, we can provide the level of care you need. Visit urgencyroom.com. Mobile check-in now available.
Star Tribune covers high school sports as passionately as you live them. Don't miss a beat on the games you love. Check out Star Tribune all day, every day for the latest prep news, scores, and so much more.
We move on to the last half of the 4th inning, and St. Patrick will come up against Mitch McIntyre. 54 pitches, 34 strikes through 3 innings. He struck out 2 and walked 2. Also thrown 2 wild pitches. And allowed 2 stolen bases, so quite the symmetrical line there for the right-hander. It'll be 6, 7, and 8 due up for St. Patrick. Ben Taxdall, DeLuca, and Matt Ambrose are the 3 scheduled to hit. Our games roll on. Here's the pitch. There's a breaking ball over for a strike to Ben Taxdall, who reached on a fielder's choice, stole a base, and scored in the 2nd inning. 0 for 1 officially. We're playing losers bracket now in Class B, Champlin Park, and Meesville 1-1 in the 3rd, and the pitch is low and away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Delano, as I mentioned, has defeated Isanti 5-0. One swung on and fouled away on the first base side by Taxdall. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Delano will get the winner of this game coming up tomorrow at 1:30, and there's a pitch that's in the dirt and squirts away. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Taxdall. And that will be the final 8, and of course this tournament is single elimination, so you have to try and figure out enough arms to get through 4 games in 3 days. And here's the 2-2 pitch. That is away and in the dirt, and the string is out to Taxdall, 3-2. But the Class C teams especially, and this is one reason why, if you look at the draftees for these teams, the vast majority of them are pitchers, trying to come up with extra arms just in case. Here's the 3-2 pitch. There's a breaking ball that is a little bit high, and a leadoff walk to Ben Taxdall here in the 4th. 3rd walk by Mitch McIntyre, and here's DeLuca, the designated hitter, rolled out to first base his first time. DeLuca ready as Taxdall gets his lead from first base. Good lead. Man the pitch. Swing and a miss. A little slider there away from the plate. DeLuca Out on the front foot, missed it. 1 strike to count. And Ambrose next as Ben Taxdahl takes a good lead at first base. There he goes. Pitches low for a ball. Strong throw to second base. Is a little bit late, and a stolen base for Ben Taxdahl, his second of the game. And the count now 1-1 to Dom DeLuca. Now, leadoff man in scoring position with nobody out here in the 4th. Here's the pitch. That is just off the plate. I think McIntyre wanted the call there, didn't get it. 2 balls and a strike. McIntyre looks in for the sign, checks the runner at second base. And squaring the bunt now is DeLuca, and he puts it down on the right side, and it is going to roll foul. Thought about making a play on it. He could have tagged DeLuca right there on the spot and opted to let it roll, and it winds up going foul. 2 balls and 2 strikes, which was in the end the right play. When you put 2 strikes on, it may well take off the bunt. So Gregory with a good play there, watching that ball roll foul. He's putting his trust in McIntyre to get DeLuca the old-fashioned way. McIntyre looking in now. Comes set, spins, throws to second, and throws it into center field. But not far enough to advance the runner, as Philippi was there to back it up, and boy, that was a nice idea, but the throw's got to be on the bag, and it wasn't. And McIntyre breathes a sigh of relief, gets the ball back, and we'll try again here with a 2-2 count against Dom DeLuca. Here's a set, and the 2-2 delivery coming. Swung on, and that's fouled back to the netting, so the count rides 2-2. Matt Ambrose, as you mentioned, is on deck, the catcher. McIntyre looks in. Here is the pitch. DeLuca swings and misses, and he strikes out. They're going to have to throw him out, though. The throw down to first base is in time. And Taxdahl holds second base. 3rd strikeout for McIntyre, 1 down, and here's Ambrose, who singled to center his first time up. So now the right-handed batter will stand in. Taxdahl in scoring position with 1 out. Here's the pitch. And that is low, 1 ball and no strikes. McIntyre 54 pitches through 3 innings, 34 strikes. He had a couple of longer plate appearances for the first 2 batters in this inning. There's the 1-0. That's 2-0. They're getting fairly deep into the count with regularity here against McIntyre. Here he's behind 2-0, so a hitter's count for Ambrose. Comes set, and the 2-0 pitch. That is past the catcher, Wellman, and to the screen. Taxdahl will take third on a wild pitch. It's 3 balls and no strikes to Ambrose. Third wild pitch for McIntyre. Now he's behind 3 balls and no strikes to Ambrose. Jack Taxdahl is on deck for the Irish. To set the 3-0. Breaking ball is high. Ball 4 and a 4-pitch walk to Matt Ambrose. McIntyre has now walked 4, struck out 3, and here is Jack Taxdahl, double to left his first time up. And we're going to get a runner here, I think. And coming in for St. Patrick to run is Jack Olschmidt is the runner for Ambrose. And here is Jack Taxdahl. The pitch is low, 1 ball and no strikes. And McIntyre going to labor a little bit out here. He is holding off the Irish, but it isn't pretty. Runners at the corners, 1 out here in the 4th. And the runner goes. Pitch is swung on and lined is short. The play is made there on the first hop. They come home, and it is in time. 6-2 the play, and a great short hop there by Curry at short, and a collision at the plate, and Ben Taxdahl is retired, and it was a terrific short hop. Taxdahl will reach on a fielder's choice. Ben Taxdahl is erased 6-2 at the plate. And it stays 2-1. Olschmidt, the pinch runner, will move up to second base, and here is Bromer, who is 0 for 1 with a walk. Bounced to the pitcher his first time up, and McIntyre is finding a way here. Now he comes set, and the pitch. Strike called. 0-1. Jack Friedges would be next for St. Patrick. And the contact play on, and Curry threw a dart to the plate. They got the sliding Taxdahl. 0-1 pitch is swung on and tapped foul at the plate and played in foul ground by Wellman. So it's 2 strikes to count to Cal Bromer. And St. Patrick left the bases loaded in the second inning. Now has runners at first and second base here in the 4th with 2 out. And here's the pitch. Going on, and it is chopped off the mound. And a play there by McIntyre. Throws to first base in time to retire Bromer, 1-3. And that retires the side in the 4th inning. But again, it's an adventure. No runs, no hits, 2 walks. And 2 left as St. Patrick's has stranded 6 in the first 4 innings. It is 2-1 Avon here on the Neighborhood Sports Network. We are on to the 5th inning here at Memorial Park in Dundas. 2-1 the score. Avon and St. Patrick both living life as the old cartoonist Al Cap used to say, on the ragged edge of disaster. As we go to the 5th inning, 2, 3, and 4 due up for Avon. Meyer, Caleb Curry, Reese Gregory. And the first pitch is hit in the air, and it's going to land in short center field. A base hit for Meyer, who is now 3 for 3. Here's Curry. Walked in the first inning, reached on a fielder's choice, and then scored in the third. So Dank now with a leadoff runner to worry about here in the 5th. And the pitch. That gets away, and moving up to second base is Meyer. I don't know if that caught dirt or not. I don't believe it did, and if it didn't, it would be a pass ball. And the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and lifted foul out of play. 1 ball and 1 strike to Curry. Avon now with the leadoff man in scoring position. Now the set, and here comes the 1-1. Strike called on the inside corner. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The official scoring is a wild pitch on the last play. Don't know if it caught the dirt or not. The official scorer said it did, so it's wild. 1-2. Look over the shoulder at the runner at second base. Here's the 1-2. That's in the dirt. 2 balls and 2 strikes. So they're going to get a couple of pops here with a runner in scoring position, barring a double play of some sort. 2-2. Here comes the pitch. Swung on and rolled to third base, and diving on it. Friedges couldn't cut it off. Jack Friedges does pick it up but has no play. It's an infield single for Curry. And Meyer will hold second base, so it's first and second with nobody out. And Reese Gregory coming to the plate, single to center and flew to center, so he's 1 for 2. 7 hits for Avon in this game. Now the first pitch, and swinging from the heels there, Gregory winds up fouling it straight back. Strike 1 the count to Gregory. Meyer at second base, Curry at first. And we're ready. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and lifted foul and out of play on the first base side by Gregory. He's down 2 strikes now. Colin Denk looking in now for the sign. He's ahead 0-2. And the pitch. Just off the corner. 1-2. Good placement on that pitch, and Gregory wasn't biting. Now looking in for the sign, runner at second base. Denk looks back at him. Once and twice, and now delivers. Swung on, and it's looped into short center, down for a base hit. And Meyer is going to be held at third base on a short single to center field by Reese Gregory, and that will load the bases with nobody out for Riley Voigt. So a real jam here, and we're going to get a timeout here. And we'll bring a conference among the infielders. So the score 2-1. Interesting to see how they handle this. Will they bring the infield up with nobody out? A lot of teams will. But occasionally will do that and allow a run, will agree to sacrifice a run, but with the position the game is in now in the 5th inning, that is becoming less and less wise, and the infield will come in at all 4 stations. Riley Voigt, the batter, caught looking in the 1st inning, RBI double in the 3rd. An important moment here as Colin Dank will come set. And the pitch. Swung on and lifted high in the air to short center field. Ben Taxdahl calling, and he makes the catch. And a bluff tag there by Meyer, and he's not coming. The fly ball not deep enough to score him. So that's the first out, and here is Mesquita, who is 0 for 2, hit it hard twice. Lined out to center field and to right field in the 3rd inning. So the base is loaded now, 1 out for Mesquita. See if he's able to put that ball in play. And now the pitch, that is up, 1 ball and no strikes. Dank now looks in, comes to the belt, and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and grounded to short. Over Jack Friedges and into left field. Meyer will score, Curry will score, and being held at second base is Gregory. 2-run score, and Avon takes a 4-1 lead here in the 5th inning. They say game of inches. Boy, that is a classic example. Jack Friedges playing in. The ball just blooped out of his straining reach into short left center field, and Mesquita with a 2-run single puts Avon up 4-1. Now Cole Wellman. Fastball is up, 1 ball and no strikes to Wellman. And Carter Philippi now on deck circle, but they have reached Dank for 2 more runs here in the 5th. 9 hits overall. There's a pitch swung on, and that is roped to right field. Starting in was Jack Taxdahl. Going back, he makes the catch, and no advancement there as Gregory was playing halfway, and the catch made, so he has to come back to the bag. The second out, and here is Philippi, who has got an infield single and reached on an error on the center fielder Ben Taxdahl in the 4th inning. But Avon has scored twice here. Open up a 4-1 lead in the top half of the 5th inning. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Throw to first base is into the runner. Nice idea, but they tried to throw behind Mesquita. Strike the count. Strike 1. Now the 0-1 pitch. Long look at Gregory at second base. The pitch, swing and a miss. Philippi out on the front foot and an off-speed pitch, 0-2. Nine hits now through 4 2/3 innings for Avon. 0-2 the count. And the pitch. Strike 3 called on the outside corner, and Carter Philippi is a strikeout victim. Second strikeout for Dank, but in the 5th inning, Avon scores 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and they leave 2. We have played 4.5. It is 4-1 Avon here on the Neighborhood Sports Network.
Fast and flexible care. Count on the urgency room for expert medical care when you need it most. Visit us in person. Broken bone, chest pain? We're in Eagan, Vadnais Heights, or Woodbury. Online care. Sinus infection? Strep throat? We offer easy online care. Major to minor, we can provide the level of care you need. Visit urgencyroom.com. Mobile check-in now available.
Star Tribune covers high school sports as passionately as you live them. Don't miss a beat on the games you love. Check out Star Tribune all day, every day for the latest prep news, scores, and so much more.
Bottom half of the 5th inning here in Dundas. Jeff Pappas with you with the call as Avon leads St. Patrick's 4-1. They've got 9 hits now. And St. Patrick needs to find a way through against Mitch McIntyre, who, for the most part, has led a charmed life here as he's pitched in and out of trouble for most of his tenure today, but now he's got a 3-run lead to work with. And he will face both the Friedges and then Seth Ambrose here in the 5th. 2-3-4 to up for St. Patrick. And here's Jack Friedges, who is 0 for 1, walked and grounded to second base. Here's the pitch. It's down low for ball 1. McIntyre, 75 pitches through 4 innings, 43 strikes, and here's the 1-0. Swung on and lined into left, a base hit. Solid single for Friedges. And he leads off the 5th for the base hit. Now here's Ryan. Struck out twice, reached base once. He dropped 3rd strike in the 1st inning as part of the plethora of oddities that we've seen here. Jack Friedges will get his lead from first base, and that is a good one. McIntyre with a look back. The runner at first base, and there's a pitch. Runner goes, and the throw to second base is not in time. A stolen base for Jack Friedges, his 2nd of the game. Pitch was low for ball 1. Jack Friedges with 2 stolen bases in this game. Ben Taxdahl with 2 stolen bases. So they are 4 out of 4 in that department. And now have the leadoff at second base with nobody out. There is a fastball that is called low. 2 balls and no strikes to Friedges. Seth Ambrose is on deck. Now the 2-0 pitch. That is low in the dirt. 3 balls and no strikes. St. Patrick looking to get a couple runners on base here. Try to turn the tide as they trail it by 4-1. 4 steals for the Irish in this game. Now we're going to get some activity down the line. Here's the pitch. That is over for a strike, 3-1. Matt Swanson from Uppsala, who has done a nice job for this Avon Lakers team. Heads down the line to start warming up. 3-1. Pitch. Walked him. 1st and 2nd, nobody out. 5 walks for McIntyre. 3 strikeouts, and that will bring up Seth Ambrose, a first baseman. Matt Swanson, I mentioned, has pitched quite well. He worked 6 innings in relief and got the win in the 2nd game. And there's a line drive to center field, and it is going to be caught by the center fielder Philippi, who stood his ground well. Ambrose lines out to center for the 2nd time in a row. 1 down. There's Kyle Rodas, his last game. 6 innings of 1-hit relief. Struck out 6 and walked 3 for Avon. So that is obviously good relief. And we saw some excellent relief in our 2nd game here today as Drew Byer went 6 innings. Draftee player. And the pitch. Breaking ball hangs in. 1 ball and no strikes to Kyle Rodas, who is 1 for 2. Single to center and flew out to Voigt in short right field his last time up. 1st and 2nd, 1 out here in the 5th. McIntyre ready, and here comes the 1-0 pitch. Swung on, and it is lined into left, a base hit. Jack Friedges is being waved around 3rd. Here comes the throw, and it's going to be cut off. Kyle Rodas with an RBI single, and it is now 4-2. Line single to left field. Jack Friedges comes in to score. Ryan Friedges stops at second base with one out for Ben Taxdahl, who is 0 for 1 officially. Reached in a fielder's choice and scored, and has also a walk to his credit. Now they are going to have a discussion here at the mound with McIntyre, whether that's to give Swanson more time or not. One can only tell. And there it is. McIntyre will leave, and now the pitching change is made. We'll come back with more right after this on the Neighborhood Sports Network.
Join our team while supporting yours. The all-new Neighborhood Sports Network, NSPN.TV, is looking for camera operators and broadcasters for our live game streams. The atmosphere of sporting events can't be beat. Be a part of the action with flexible scheduling and guaranteed game rate pay. If you're a student or adult looking for an opening into the world of sports media, or to just make a little extra cash, send us an email at jobs@nspn.tv. Welcome to the neighborhood.
And there he is, number 14, Matt Swanson. Left-hander from Uppsala. He comes in here trying to protect a 4-2 lead in the bottom of the 5th inning. McIntyre, 4 1/3 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs so far, but responsible for both the runners on base. Struck out 3 and walked 5, 85 pitches, 47 strikes, and he gives way to Swanson, who, as we mentioned, pitched 6 innings in the second game for Avon. He pitched 3 innings in the opener against Fairmont, allowed no hits and struck out 2, so got 9 innings of state tournament work already. Now, Wellman will come out to have a word with his pitcher. So here we go. Ben Taxdahl at the plate. Runners at first and second, 1 out in the bottom of the 5th inning. Taxdahl 0 for 1, as I mentioned, but he does have a run scored, and he's stolen 2 bases today. Lefty-righty matchup here, as Swanson, who has been quite effective in his 2 appearances, starts his 3rd now with a fastball on the corner for strike 1. Dom DeLuca, the designated hitter, not swinging a bat now for the Irish. They're preparing a hitter, and here's the 0-1. Swung on, and it is tapped to the right side. Booted there by Gregory. Throws to first. They don't get him, and now a runner coming around third. Throw to the plate, not in time, and it's 4-3. Heads up base running there by Ryan Friedges as Taxdahl dribbled one down the first base line, and we'll see how they score this. But the play results in a run for St. Patrick, and it's now 4-3. And there is no scoring on the board as yet. But Taxdahl is at first base. Rodas is at second, and now a pinch hitter is up for St. Patrick. Jordan Garacki, number 1, and here's the pitch. Swung on and lifted foul, not a play on the first base side. And they put up 2 errors on that play, which is interesting. And now the pitch. Bender is over for a strike. And it's no balls and 2 strikes, so they score an error. I'm assuming it's an error to allow Taxdahl to reach. That I can see. But then the runner at third just kept running. Friedges and came in to score. And now the pitch is in the dirt. 1 ball and 2 strikes. So they've scored 2 errors on that play, a double error. Both of them had to have been on Gregory at first base. No, now they're taking one of them off. That will make sense. Actually, they took them both off. So we'll wait and see. Here's a pitch swung on and fouled away on the first base side. Count rides at 1-2. So they put 2 errors up on the board just for the wrong team. Now they put them up for Avon. So it is going to be a double error. And the 1-1 pitch. Swung on, hit in the air to center. Coming in is Philippi. Dives, and he makes the catch. Throws to second base. Trying to double off the runner, and hustling back is Rodas. Nice play there. Garacki retired on a line out to center field for the second out of the inning. And that is going to bring up Ambrose. One of the runs is earned of the 2 in this frame. And the pitch, big breaking ball is in there for a strike to Ambrose, who is 1 for 1. He has walked and singled, reached both times. The 0-1. Inside, gets away, and it's going to move both runners up. Wild pitch on Swanson. It's the third of the game for Avon pitching. 1-1 now to Ambrose. And St. Patrick now with a tying run 90 feet away here in the 5th inning. Swanson sets. Rodas at third base is McIntyre's responsibility. So he can win this game, but he can't win it. He hasn't gone far now, 4 1/3 innings. Will not be involved in the decision in any event. Here's the 1-1. And that is up and away with a fastball. 2 balls and a strike. And here is the 2-ball, 1-strike delivery. And that is in the dirt, and not far enough this time, though, to move the runner. And it's 3-1. St. Patrick threatening here to tie the score, and then some. And the pitch. Floats up there, and it is ball 4. Ambrose walks. The bases are loaded now. As Swanson with the walk. His first, and here is Jack Taxdall. 1 for 2. He's got a double and hit into a fielder's choice. And no place to put him now. There's the pitch. That runs up. 1 ball and no strikes. Now timeout called, and Wallman is going to go out and have a word with Matt Swanson. Shadow's starting to get along the outfield in shadow now, for the most part. Exception of short left field. The infield remains in sun. Sun might provide a minor bother to the hitters over the last few innings here as it starts to sink away off to the west. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and fouled straight back by Taxdall. 1-1. So now Swanson looks in. 1-1. Working carefully here. Here's the set, the 1-1 delivery. Breaking ball is off the plate. They tried to frame it, didn't work out. 2 balls and a strike. And Taxdall now ahead in the count. Bases full of Irish. 2 down in the 5th. And the pitch. Fastball hit high and deep to left field. Going back on it Mesquita going back, and he makes the catch. Boy, hit right at him, and he does make the catch, and they retire the side in the fifth and survive the frame. 2 runs. On 2 hits, there were 2 errors, and they leave the bases loaded. We played 5. It is 4-3 for Avon here on the Neighborhood Sports Network.
Fast and flexible care. Count on the urgency room for expert medical care when you need it most. Visit us in person. Broken bone, chest pain? We're in Eagan, Vadnais Heights, or Woodbury. Online care. Sinus infection? Strep throat? We offer easy online care. Major to minor, we can provide the level of care you need. Visit urgencyroom.com. Mobile check-in now available.
Star Tribune covers high school sports as passionately as you live them. Don't miss a beat on the games you love. Check out Star Tribune all day, every day for the latest prep news, scores, and so much more.
To the 6th inning, line complete for Mitch McIntyre. 4 1/3 innings, 3 runs, 2 earned, 5 hits. Walked 5, struck out 3, and Matt Swanson came on and got the last 2 outs under heavy duress. And we go off to the 6th inning. And Denk remains in the game for the Irish, and he will face 9-1-2 for Avon as they come up here. And inning number 6, he struck out 2 and walked 1. I have him at 81 pitches through 5 innings with 58 for strikes. And here is Randall, grounded into a double play and grounded to second base in his 2 appearances. Now the pitch. Up high with a fastball. 1 ball and no strikes. Jansen and Meyer do up for Avon here in the 6th inning, clinging to a 4-3 lead. Here's the pitch upstairs with another fastball, 2-0. Avon has out hit St. Patrick 9-5 in this game. It leads them by 1 run. Here's the pitch, swung on and missed. A fastball up the ladder, 2-1. Now Denk is ready, and here comes a 2-1. That's swung on and missed. And it's even now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 2-2 delivery, swung on and lifted foul on the third base side. It gets out of play. And we remain 2 balls, 2 strikes as we gingerly work our way through the middle innings here. 2-2 delivery. Ooh, a fastball, and that looked like strike 3. It was called outside. 3 balls and 2 strikes now to Randall. Everybody looking at the home plate umpire there. 3-2. Swung on and tapped, foul at the plate to stay alive. Count rides at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Quite a tense battle here. Teams darting in and out of trouble in just about every inning. 3-2 pitch swung on and missed by Randall. It's a strikeout. 3rd strikeout for Denk, and it will flip the order. Here's Ryan Jansen, grounded to 3rd, reached in an error, grounded to 1st, 0 for 3 with a run scored and a stolen base. Now the first pitch to him is up. Fastball, 1 ball and no strikes. Meyer, who is perfect on the day, is on deck. 1-0. Swung on and slapped past the pitcher to his right. Bromer has it. Off balance throw is not in time. It's a base hit for Jansen. Scratch single. So he's a 1-out base runner. 10th hit for Avon in this game. And here's Matt Meyer, who's got 3 of them. Single to right, left, and center. Scored a run, driven in a run. So Ryan Jansen will get his lead at first base now with one gone in the Avon half of the sixth. Here comes the pitch. Swung on, and it's grounded foul wide of third base, strike one. Curry is on deck. They would love to get him up with runners on base. One out, one on. Now the pitch. Meyer swings and loops one to short left. That's down for a base hit. Consecutive singles here, and Meyer is on base for the fourth time. He's 4 for 4. Jansen to second base, and here's Curry. 11 hits for Avon, and that is going to bring a trip to the mound, and that might be all for Colin Denk. Worked very hard in this game, but the gods at times have not been kind to him as far as where the ball has been placed. But Matt Meyer with 4 hits and 4 trips today for Avon. So we'll see if they stay with him, and they are going to stay with him. First and second, one out, and Caleb Curry is at the plate. Curry has walked, hit into a fielder's choice, and singled. He's scored twice. Is 1 for 2 officially. A 4-3 contest here in the 6th inning. Now Denk will set. Long look at second base, and here's the pitch. He hit him. Oh, right between the 2 and the 2. That hurt. And he will head to first base, will Caleb Curry. And the bases are loaded now with one out. And here is Reese Gregory. Maybe that time the long look to second base did put the pitcher off. As Denk with a long look towards second before uncorking that pitch that caught Curry squarely in the back. Gregory is 2 for 3, 2 singles to center field and a fly out to center. With one out here in the 6th inning, Avon with a big chance here. The base is loaded. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, flat-footed at a breaking pitch away. He was looking for a fastball, and he didn't get it. Looking for the express, and they get the local. 4-3 to score. 1 strike the count. Pitch. Gregory takes outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Riley Voigt is on deck for Avon. One ball, 1 strike to count. And they come set, and here is the pitch. Swung on and grounded to second base. Bromer has it. Jack Friedges on to first, double play, and they get out of it. Reese Gregory hits into a 4-6-3 double play. And Avon is turned away here in the 6th inning. They get 2 hits and they leave 2. We played 5.5. Avon leads at 4-3 here on the Neighborhood Sports Network.
Fast and flexible care. Count on the urgency room for expert medical care when you need it most. Visit us in person. Broken bone, chest pain? We're in Eagan, Vadnais Heights, or Woodbury. Online care. Sinus infection? Strep throat? We offer easy online care. Major to minor, we can provide the level of care you need. Visit urgencyroom.com. Mobile check-in now available.
Star Tribune covers high school sports as passionately as you live them. Don't miss a beat on the games you love. Check out Star Tribune all day, every day for the latest prep news, scores, and so much more.
We go to the bottom of the 6th inning, and St. Patrick will have the top of the order coming up. Bromer, Jack Friedges, Ryan Friedges. Each team has left 9 runners on base already through just over 5 innings of play. So both teams have had chances on which they have capitalized and which they have left begging. It's been a seesaw game here. And now Matt Swanson will start his first full inning of relief. And he will face Cal Bromer, who is 0 for 2 with a walk. First pitch is strike 1. Now here's the 0-1. That is off the corner. 1 ball and 1 strike. Jack Friedges waits his turn. Nisswa is leading New Ulm 1-0 now. Comes a 1-1. Swung on and a little looper toward short. Curry short hops it and he can't make the play. That is going to be a base hit for Bromer, and St. Patrick has the leadoff man aboard in the 6th. They scored an error. Goodness. So scratch that and reverse it. It's the 3rd error against Avon in this game. And it will bring up Jack Friedges, who is 1 for 2, walked, stole a couple of bases, and scored a run. Swung on, and that's hit high in the air to left field. Mesquita started back, now coming in, and he makes the catch. And Jack Friedges retired on the first pitch on a fly out to left. And here's Ryan Friedges, who is 0 for 2, struck out twice, walked, scored a run, and reached on a wild pitch on one of his strikeouts. So he's been on base twice, despite being 1 for 3. Now the sun down below the roof here. And it's going to get bright and hard to view certain parts of this game. Here's the pitch. That is in the dirt, and a stop by Wellman. 1 ball and no strikes. Seth Ambrose on deck. Bromer, the runner at first base, 1 out here in the last half of the 6th. Perfect day for baseball here in Dundas. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Now he steps off and throws over. And back in standing is Cal Bromer. Now, Hudson looks in. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. The pitch is popped up on the infield. And in the foul ground, Gregory waits for it to come down, and the ball lands foul. Oh, boy. That was adventures in fly ball fielding there as ball gets up in that high sky, and the catcher coming forward is looking into the sun. The first baseman looking forward to it overran the ball, and it lands foul. It's a ball and a strike. Well, as if the fans don't have anything else to ooh and ah about here. That's one. That's a play where you want to record an out. You got the runner going, and the possibility to double him off if you can make the play. And here's the 1-1 pitch. Swung on, grounded foul wide to third, 1-2. Seth Ambrose on deck. Now Swanson looks in. Here's the 1-2. Runner goes again. Swung on, hit in the air to center field, right at Philippi. Picks it up. He makes the catch. Throw to first base. Can they double off the runner? No. Close play, though, as Bromer gets back in. Ryan Friedges flies to center. 2 out. And here's Ambrose, who is 0 for 3. Grounded in with double play and lined out to center twice. So he's 0 for 3, but has hit the ball hard the last 2 times he's been up. Those appearances all against Mitch McIntyre. He hasn't yet faced Matt Swanson. There's the step and a throw to first base. Runner gets back. Romer reaching on a leadoff error on Curry, the shortstop. 3 errors against Avon in this game, 2 against the Irish. And here's the pitch. Curveball is beaten foul at the plate for strike 1. Kyle Rodas would be next. Now a verbal word there between pitcher and catcher, Wellman and Swanson. Left-hander comes set, and the 0-1 ice steps off and throws over, and the runner gets back. Romer again with a good lead at first base with a left-handed pitcher. He's gone probably about as far as he can. Runner goes, pitch is swung on and missed. Throw to second base is not in time. The pitch was a swinging strike to Ambrose and a stolen base for Bromer. That is the 5th steal of the game for St. Patrick and the 1st for Bromer. Now the tying run in scoring position with 2 out and a 2-strike count to Seth Ambrose. Now time called at the plate, and Ambrose will step out. Goes back in, down, no balls, 2 strikes. And the 0-2 swung on and slapped foul on the first base side. It gets out of play. Nisswa and New Ulm tied at 1 in the 4th inning now. Swanson sets, and here's the 0-2. Swung on and slapped, diving past the pitcher, deflects to Curry. On the run, he throws and gets him, and that is the 3rd out. Seth Ambrose retired on a close play. 6-3 the scoring play. Leadoff error, and that's the 10th man left on base by St. Patrick in this game. We played 6. It's 4-3 Lakers here on the Neighborhood Sports Network. Pitching change here for St. Patrick as we go to the 7th inning. Book is complete on Colin Dank. 6 innings, 4 runs, 3 earned, 11 hits, 3 strikeouts, 1 walk, 97 pitches, 69 strikes. Trevor Davinsky, the new pitcher, number 20 for St. Patrick. And here is Riley Voigt to lead off. Here's the windup by the right-hander and the pitch. Through there for a strike. Mesquita and Wellman are due next. And here's the pitch, 0-1. Off the plate, 1-1. Davinsky, the pitcher, and here's the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and hit high and foul out of play on the third base side by Voigt, who is 1 for 3 today, doubled in a run in the third inning, struck out looking and flew to center.
Now pitching number 20, Trevor Davinsky.
And here is the 1-2 delivery. Voigt swings and fouls that one straight back. Stays 1-2. Get into the late innings here. This one has been a struggle all the way through. Now the 1-2. Swung on and tapped over the pitcher towards center field. Friedges dives, can't get there, and it's a base hit. Seeing eye single for Voigt. He's 2 for 4. So here comes Mesquita, who singled in 2 runs his last time up over the drawn-in infield. At the time, he's 1 for 3 with 2 runs batted in, and Voigt is the base runner. Gets his lead at first base, and here's the pitch. Breaking ball is over for a strike. Right on the corner, Mesquita taking all the way. Here's the 0-1. Swung on, and that's fouled straight back off the cement footing and right back into the glove of Ambrose. And the count quickly, 2 strikes to Mesquita. And now the 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. First strikeout for Davinsky. And there's one down here in the Avon half of the 7th inning. Here's Wellman, the catcher, who is 0 for 3. He has grounded to short and flown out to right twice. Make the inning correct on our scoreboard because we like to be correct in all things. 4-3 in the 7th inning. Here's the pitch. Fastball over for a strike, 0-1. Followed by the center fielder, waits on deck for Avon, which has won 2 straight 1-run games in this tournament. Here's the 0-1. Swung on, and that's wrapped sharply to second base. Homer to 1. Jack Friedges on to first, and a double play. Cole Wellman rolling into one this time, 4-6-3. And that will do it for Avon in the 7th inning. They get 1 hit and leave no one. Stretch time here in Dundas. It is 4-3 for Avon. Taking out of the ball game, played by Kazoo here at Dundas as we prepare for the bottom half of the 7th inning. St. Patrick will send 5, 6, and 7 up. Kyle Rodas, Ben Taxdahl, and Dom DeLuca are the scheduled hitters. Justin Garacki hit for DeLuca last time, but we do not know if there was a re-entry there. It involved the DH, so we'll see if that happens. There was no signal made, but then there wouldn't be for the DH spot. Now Rodas at the plate. He is 2 for 3, single to center. Popped out to second base and flew to left, and he fouls one straight back from Swanson for strike 1. Matt Swanson came on in this game in the 5th inning with 2 outs and got out of a jam that preserved the lead. He stands to pick up the win because Mitch McIntyre didn't go far enough to get it. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and fouled down the third baseline. 2 strikes to count. So far, Avon has survived 4 wild pitches and 5 stolen bases against them. And they lead at 4-3 as we get into the late frames. Shadow's getting long here. And the pitcher now will be coming out of shadow, throwing into sunlight. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and that's sliced foul and out of play. So it's a little difficult for the batters here as the ball will come at them from shade into sun. Now the 0-2, and that is down low. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Kyle Rodas. Now the 1-2. And it's inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. As the Lakers fans ready to celebrate a strikeout, but a little premature. 2-2. Swung on and lined towards the gap in left center field. Philippi and his horse will not get there. Cuts it off in the gap and will hold Rodas to a single. Leadoff man aboard here in the 7th inning, and here is Ben Taxdahl, who's been aboard all 3 times today. Fielder's choice and 2 walks. He's 0 for 1 officially, has scored a run and has stolen 2 bases. So again, St. Patrick with a leadoff man aboard. It's happened 5 times in 7 innings. They've gotten the leadoff batter aboard. Now Meyer in on the edge of the grass at third, throw to first, runner back. (4-3) for Avon as we play the bottom of the 7th. There's a pitch. There's a fastball that is over for a strike to Taxdahl. 1 strike to count. And it is Garacki that's on deck, so that was a permanent move. He is the designated hitter now for his team. Step and a throw to first base, and back easily is Rhodes, but they're trying to find a way to keep them close as St. Patrick has stolen 5 bases in 5 tries today. Now a snap throw. Runner gets back and wants time to get up now, and now gets it, and Taxdahl will stand in. 1 strike the count. And the pitch. Swung on, and that's fouled back. 2 strikes to count.
Just a reminder, all phone balls are $1 courtesy of Transit Bank and Trust.
Now Swanson looks in. 0-2, and here's the pitch. In the dirt, and a nice stop there by Wellman. Stays 1-1. As Swanson looks in now, left-hander ready. Here comes the 1-2. Step and throw, and the runner back. Be careful to keep that front foot on the correct side of the mythical 45-degree line to avoid a balk as he comes to the plate. One ball, 2 strikes to Taxdahl. Everybody out in the bottom of the 7th inning. Here's the pitch. Down low, and it's 2-2. They are playing deliberately at this point. as you might expect. They tournament round, a 16 game. Here's the set and the 2-2 delivery. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and Taxdall goes down for the first time today. First strikeout for Swanson. And here is Justin Garacki, designated hitter. He is 0 for 1, lined out his last time up. He's got Rodas at first base now and 1 out. And here is the pitch to him, swung on and hit high in the air to left field. Mesquita going back on it. He's got room in the corner, and he makes the catch in deep left center field as Garacki drove him towards the line, and a fly ball catch by Mesquita. 2 down. They give that one a ride. And here is Matt Ambrose. Ambrose is 1 for 1. He's walked twice, been aboard all 3 times. Now Rodas gets his lead from first base, and here's the pitch. Strike 1, fastball right through there. Jack Taxdall is waiting on deck. As we get into the no margin for error time. 1 strike to count. They got him picked off. Throw to first base, and now to the bag at second, and that is it. 1-3-6, picked him off, and Rodas, actually a caught stealing to be more accurate, but that retires the side. 1 hit and nobody left. We played 7, and it's still 4-3 Avon here on the Neighborhood Sports Network.
Star Tribune covers high school sports as passionately as you live them. Don't miss a beat on the games you love. Check out Star Tribune all day, every day for the latest prep news, scores, and so much more.
Off to the 8th inning, Avon 4 runs, 12 hits, 3 errors. St. Patrick 3 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors. Jeff Papis with you with a call as we close out the action here in Dundas today. And it'll be Trevor Davinsky to pitch his 2nd inning of relief. Through 10 pitches in the 6th inning, 8 strikes. He will face 8-9-1 for Avon here in the 8th inning. Philippi Randall and Ryan Jansen are the scheduled batters. So here we go. As Davinsky looks in. And here is the pitch to him. Low, it's over but low for ball 1. Philippi today is an infield single, reached on an error and struck out looking, 1 for 3. And here's the pitch to him. That's on the corner. 1-1. Randall on deck. And the pitch. 1-1, swung on and wrapped foul wide of third base. 1-2. And now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Philippi 2-1 this one, the 5th inning over the New Ulm Brewers. Now the breaking ball is over for strike 3, and Philippi is a strikeout victim. Struck out looking for the 2nd time, 2nd strikeout for Davinsky, and here is Peyton Randall, who has Rolled into a double play, grounded to second base, and struck out. Irish defense has turned 3 double plays in the field today. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed out in front of the breaking pitch for strike 1. Top of the order, and Jansen is on deck. And the pitch. Swung on and fouled back to the netting. 2 strikes. As Davinsky is going right at the hitters here in the top of the 8th. Now the pitch. Swung on, and that's fouled back to the netting. Same spot. 2 strikes the count. Now the wind and the delivery. Swung on and missed. A strikeout for Randall, who goes down as the second straight strikeout victim for Davinsky. And he's got 3, 2 down on the 8th for Jansen. The order flips again. Jansen grounded out to third, reached on an error, grounded to first, and singled in the infield. He is 1 for 4 with a run scored. He has also stolen a base today. And the pitch. And Jansen takes strike 1. Now ready, and here comes the 0-1. Swung on and then is hit in the air to center field. Coming in on it is Ben Taxdahl. And the catch is made. And that retires the side. 1-2-3-0 across for Avon in their half of the 8th inning. 7.5 here in Dundas. It is 4-3 Avon on the Neighborhood Sports Network.
Fast and flexible care. Count on the urgency room for expert medical care when you need it most. Visit us in person. Broken bone, chest pain? We're in Eagan, Vadnais Heights, or Woodbury. Online care. Sinus infection? Strep throat? We offer easy online care. Major to minor, we can provide the level of care you need. Visit urgencyroom.com. Mobile check-in now available.
Star Tribune covers high school sports as passionately as you live them. Don't miss a beat on the games you love. Check out Star Tribune all day, every day for the latest prep news, scores, and so much more.
Pitching change for Avon here. And it is Mezquita going to the mound. Elian Mezquita. So Swanson's work is done. 2 2/3 innings. And he allows no runs. 1 hit. He struck out 1 and walked 1. 41 pitches, 27 strikes. So that will mean a change in left field as well for Avon. And we have some discussion going on here with the umpires. So how they want to make these changes. Curry at short, coming in to have his say. Cody Stitch appears 15 in left field for, that is correct, for Avon. So Mesquita will start working to Matt Ambrose, who was at the plate when Rodas was picked off to end the 7th inning.
Catcher Matt
Ambrose, as we mentioned, is 0 for 1, but has reached all 3 times. He's walked twice. Excuse me, 1 for 1 with a single to center field. That's counts. Here's the pitch on the way. Side with a fastball, 1 ball and no strikes. Elian Mesquita trying to nail this game down for Avon. Here is the windup and the 1-0 pitch. That is a strike. 1-1. Jack Taxdall and Bromer are due up here in the home 8th. And the pitch. Swung on and hit in the air on the right side. Gregory calling for it. And the first baseman makes the catch. Ambrose retired on a lazy little pop fly in the infield for the first out. And here is Jack Taxdall, who's doubled. Reached on a fielder's choice and lined to left. He's 1 for 3. So now Mesquita looks in, and here is his pitch. Drops down a little bit and puts a blazer over for a strike. Now they wind up. And here's the 0-1 delivery. Swung on and fouled off at the plate, and wound up getting a piece of Taxdall. 2 strikes to count. 12 hits for Avon. 4 runs. Left 9 on base. St. Patrick has left 10. They've only had 6 hits, but they've had 6 walks as well in this game, and 3 errors defensively to put runners on base. And now here is the wind of the 0-2. Swung on and popped up on the infield on the left side. Meyer calling for it. The third baseman will make the catch, and Taxdall is retired. So 2 up and 2 down. Order flips, and here is Cal Bromer. Bromer has grounded back to the box, walked, grounded to the box, and reached on an error. So he is 0 for 3 with a walk and has been on twice. Here is the pitch. That is down low, 1 ball and no strikes. Looking to the 9th for Avon. It's 2, 3, and 4. Meyer, Curry, and Gregory are due up. And the pitch. Up high that time with a fastball, and it is 2 balls and no strikes to the leadoff man for the Irish. 2-1 Nisswa on the 6th against New Ulm. Still going on, and here comes the 2-0. Swung on, and that is hit high in the air to center field. Going back on it, Philippi going back. Shy of the track, he's getting to it, and he makes the catch. And that retires Bromer and St. Patrick here in the 8th inning in order. We played 8, and our score is Avon 4, St. Patrick 3 here on the Neighborhood Sports Network.
PrepSpotlight.tv made history in 2020 by live streaming every game of the Town Ball State Tournament. History is happening again. PrepSpotlight.tv has been great, but it's becoming greater. Introducing NSPN.tv. The Neighborhood Sports Network launches this week with end-to-end coverage of a fantastic Minnesota sports tradition, Town Ball. See every game for a new fan-friendly monthly fee. Join for Town Ball State Tournament games, then stay for the high school and college seasons. NSPN.tv will provide subscribers with an abundant supply of local sports content, featuring live events called by local play-by-play professionals, comprehensive highlights, featured stories, weekly shows, documentaries, and video podcasts. Welcome to the neighborhood. NSPN.tv.
We go to the ninth, and now we get a little bit of relief for the sun that's starting to go down behind the trees here in right center field. So the whole field, the vast majority of it anyway, is in shadow as we go to the ninth inning. And here is Matt Meyer to lead off. He is 4 for 4. Single twice to left, once to center, once to right. And he will work against Davinsky here, who is 21 pitches and 17 strikes. The pitch is low and in, 1 ball and no strikes. 2-3-4 due up for Avon here in the ninth, and the 1-0. That is on the corner. 1 ball and 1 strike. Looking ahead to the bottom of the ninth for the Irish. They'll have 2, 3, and 4 coming up. So some dangerous hitters at the plate. There's a bender that is a little bit off the plate. 2-1 now. Working quickly. 2-1 is low. 3-1. So Meyer, they're working him with some respect, as you might expect. He's got 4 hits today. But now ahead in the count, 3-1, and presumably turned loose. Here's the pitch, swung on, that's grounded down the line. A 5-hit game for Meyer. Going towards the corner, and he will round first and stop there with a big turn. 5 hits for Meyer and 5 trips today. And it's a leadoff single here in the ninth inning. Well, 5 for 5. You can't do much better than that. And 13th hit for Avon. And here is Caleb Curry. He has walked when hit by a pitch, reached on a fielder's choice, and singled in the infield. So he's got 1 hit in 2 official trips. And here's the pitch. Squares the bunt. Throw to first base. Runner gets back. And the pitch was taken for a strike to Curry. So it's 0-1. Reese Gregory on deck. Now the 0-1. And the pitch. That is right through there for a strike and a fastball. 0-2. Davinsky struck out 3 in his 2+ innings of work. And the pitch. Swung on and sliced foul out of play on the first base side. Count rides, no balls, 2 strikes. Good crowd, good atmosphere here today, and the outcome very much in doubt as we play the ninth inning. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, flat-footed at a fastball, and Curry goes down on strikes. 4th strikeout for Davinsky, and it'll bring up Reese Gregory, who has singled, flown to center field, singled, and grounded into a double play. 2 out of 4. Meyer gets his lead from first base. Here's the first pitch, swung on, and that's hit in the air into short center field, and it's going to be called for by Bromer, and the second baseman will make the catch in short right, and then retires Gregory for the second out. And here is Riley Voigt, who is 2 for 4 today. Struck out, doubled, flown to center, and singled. He has driven in a run. And we are watching Meyer get his lead at first base. Here's the pitch, and it is up for ball 1 to Voigt. Mesquita on deck, who is now the pitcher. And we're going to get timeout called here. Now we're going to get a mid-at-bat pinch run. Noah Vaz, number 10, will come in.
Running to first base, number 10,
Cody Stitch, who came in defensively in the 8th inning, is in the 9th spot in the batting order, replacing Randall. They gave up the DH when they moved Mesquita to the mound and kept his bat in the lineup. Here's the pitch on the way. There is a strike called. 1-1 now. Throw to first base. Ooh, that was close. And getting back in is Meyer. it would not be good for him to end a 5-for-5 day by getting picked off. Now here's the pitch. And it is a strike call to Bender on the outside corner. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And here is the set by Davinsky and the 1-2. Now time called at the last possible moment. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 down here in the top half of the 9th inning. Here is the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, ran him up the ladder for good measure. And 2 strikeouts in the top of the 9th for Trevor Davinsky, and that's 5 for him. 1 hit and 1 more left for Avon. We go to the bottom of the 9th. It's 4-3 here on the Neighborhood Sports Network.
PrepSpotlight.tv made history in 2020 by live streaming every game of the Town Ball State Tournament. History is happening again. PrepSpotlight.tv has been great, but it's becoming greater. Introducing NSPN.tv. The Neighborhood Sports Network launches this week with end-to-end coverage of a fantastic Minnesota sports tradition, Town Ball. See every game for a new fan-friendly monthly fee. Join for Town Ball State Tournament games, then stay for the high school and college seasons. NSPN.tv will provide subscribers with an abundant supply of local sports content, featuring live events called by local play-by-play professionals, comprehensive highlights, feature stories, weekly shows, documentaries, and video podcasts. Welcome to the neighborhood. NSPN.tv.
Here in Dundas. And one of the pre-tournament favorites, St. Patrick, down to its last 3 outs. They can take some inspiration from Jordan. Brewers came to the top of the 9th inning, trailing 1-0 in their first game today against Bluffton. They scored 3 times and wound up winning the game. But here it's 2, 3, and 4. Jack Friedges, Ryan Friedges, and Seth Ambrose against Elian Mezquita, who's the 3rd pitcher for Avon today. And here's the first pitch. Fastball just off the plate, ball 1. Friedges has walked, grounded to second base, singled and scored and flown to left field. 1 for 3. 1-0. Fastball is over. 1-1. Now the wind-up. And the closer delivers. That's off the plate and low. 2 balls and 1 strike. 4-3. 4 runs, 13 hits, 3 errors for Avon. 3 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors for St. Patrick. Here is the 2-1 delivery. Swung on and hit high and deep to left center field on his horse, Philippi. Going back. He reaches up and it is off the wall. And it's a leadoff double for Jack Friedges as St. Patrick starts off the bottom of the 9th. That is the 6th time in the 9 innings here that St. Patrick has got the leadoff man aboard, and now it'll be Ryan Friedges at the plate. Struck out twice, walked and scored, and flew to center field. Runner at second base, nobody out here in the 9th inning. So St. Patrick, if anything, will not go quietly, but we'll see if we have bonus baseball here if they're able to push a run across in the bottom of the 9th. Mezquita to the belt. Here's the pitch. Starts him with a fastball that's away. 1 ball and no strikes. Seth Ambrose is on deck. Here's the 1-0. On the corner, strike 1. Both of the Avon games in this tournament to this point have been one-run games. Now Mesquita, long look in for the sign. And he'll step off now. One and one. Ryan Friedges back in, and here is the 1-1 delivery. Swung on and hit high in the air to left field. Stitch going back, going back, going back, going back. It is gone! Walk him off! Ryan Friedges with a 2-run homer! And St. Patrick does it in the ninth. A 2-run homer for Ryan Friedges. And that is your ball game. We'll watch this one here as a heartbreaking way to go out for Avon, certainly. But a tremendous end to this game. Still working on the totals here for you. All right, we do have them now. Here are the final totals for St. Patrick. 5 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors. They left 10. For Avon, 4 runs, 13 hits, 3 errors. They left 10. The winning pitcher in relief is Trevor Davinsky. He went 3 innings, allowed 2 hits, struck out 5, and walked none. 35 pitches, 17 strikes, and that got Colin Dank off the hook, who went the first 6 for St. Patrick, allowed 11 hits and 3 earned runs. Losing pitcher for Avon is Elian Mesquita. Came in and worked a perfect 8th, but allowed a double and a home run in the 9th. So 1 inning, 2 earned runs, 2 hits, no strikeouts or walks, 14 pitches and 10 strikes. He takes the loss. Mitch McIntyre, the starter. Matt Swanson on a relief. Held the game up until the 9th, and Mesquita allows the 2-run homer to Ryan Friedges. It was his first hit of the game, and St. Patrick wins it 5-4, and what a game this was. What a way to close out our triple header here today. And it'll be St. Patrick taking on Delano tomorrow in Dundas, right here on this field at 1:30 p.m. by virtue of that victory. Time of this game, 2 hours and 37 minutes. And it's a walk-off win for St. Patrick. They defeat the Avon Lakers 5-4 and move on to the quarterfinals in this tournament. Jeff Papasing, so long.